As you can see, got a little body damage on the day. On my way out, I already had a little crack right here, but on my way out I wasn't paying enough attention in the rear view, and I made a turn around a tree and got it caught in the rib.
Really pretty skies. Regularly, and they're always different. So we came down to Twin Mountains today with Eric here off of one of the Facebook groups. I'm gonna give the old thing a little try out and see how she does with something a bit different than just a trail. This is going to be a bit more challenging, I would hope. And I'm going to bring up the tail and let everybody kind of do their thing, because I'm so wide I don't want to be the one blocking the trail if I get in trouble. So that way, if I have to go around or I can't go any further, I don't want to stop the group. So we're going to bring up the tail and watch everybody and see what kind of footage we can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 rigs, I believe, today. So kind of a small group, which is kind of good. 30 and 25 to start. I don't want to start off down at like 15 or 20 because I've never run these. These tires are much heavier than off-road tires, so I don't know where to run them.
We camped out here last time, and there was a few campers and a few RVs. It was pretty cool.
It's into the
Pretty cool.
season, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything's not too tore up from the
This is when I like to go. I don't like when it's real hot.
Yeah.
It was hot when we were here last, but it was good. It was fun. But now I'm like this. I love this kind of temperature here. You know. How long you had it?
I got it about a year and a half ago. So it's been, like I said, it took 8 months to get the parts, the wheels, the tires, and the gear set, and the fenders. So the front fenders were also in back order.
You can hang on to
Awesome.
that radio, and that way it's already on the direct channel.
Alrighty, cool.
So
See if I fit.
That's what he said.
Ooh, I got trees.
Back down here, the trees. I might have made a wrong choice for huge trees.
Turning this thing around will be absolute disaster in here, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's it there or not. I can't see much past about 30 feet up. Let me go check it out.
Is that the river up there?
I mean, I can make a turnaround right here probably.
Okay, well, let's turn around, I guess. Sorry, guys.
Are you going full turnaround, Tracy? I don't know if you can.
Willing to bet I fucking can.
I shouldn't have said anything.
All right, turn around.
Oh, I might have lost the camera. Oh, my poor camera.
You want me to pull up a little more? That'll be a fun little crawl.
Oh, the park's pretty good. I've been all over it.
Except for that section, now we know it better.
Except for that section.
Well, we know it good now. Hey, if you can turn around a 1.5 ton dually back there, it's not that tight. Oh wow, I didn't even know this was up here. I looked on the map, I didn't see any of this.
And hit our way to Twisted Cedar, and I think turning right here will head us in the right direction.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be some buffing. I have to pull the mirrors in. I have to roll the windows up here pretty quick. Oh yeah, that was nice.
That was steep.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I'd like to climb that, but I don't like to make that turn at the top. Probably gonna fuck up both of my dual panels today.
You already popped it out once, and it popped it in, and it popped back out. Little Red's first double red.
Yeah, Little Red's first double. Even in 4 low, it turns like a beast. Got a broken flare on the backside over here. Got a crack in it about that long.
Yeah.
But it's in the area I plan to replace with metal. Honestly, the flares are, yeah.
Oh, that's a rock.
Well, no fucking shit.
Oh, that's not bad.
This I can handle.
You can handle that.
This is starting to get a bit nuts over here.
Wow, these are loose.
This is going to be the one that gets me.
We might have to cut those branches and you go that way.
I can't.
Jesus, there. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is gnarly, dude. Yeah, look at this rock. Look at this rock you're standing on.
Yeah. I need skid plates and rock sliders. Then I could do this, I think.
Right.
Pretty good day overall. The truck did quite well, especially with the really tight quarters. That's the one thing about this park is it's just too narrow most of the trails for my big white truck. As you can see, got a little body damage on the day. On my way out, I already had a little crack right here, but on my way out I wasn't paying enough attention in the rear view and I made a turn around a tree and got it caught and it drug and ripped. So not a bad deal. It's about $250 to buy one of these used. About $300 to get it painted, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Probably going to do this so that they can be easily removed this next time. I'm going to set these up so that I can just pull them off when I'm going to go off-road and then put them back on afterwards. Be a lot easier that way than spending $300 to $500 every time you go wheeling to trash one of these fender flares, because you're going to. I also noticed that the front ones are the same width, but it's a lot easier to point those through an obstacle because these have to follow and they take whatever path the front end, dictates. So you get a little off tracking and you run into a tree where the front end made it through easily. It's a little tall. We made it through a few of the decent obstacles, especially for my truck. There was a couple, or at least one downhill that was a double red that was fun. We went to this switchback trail and it's just a little bit more than I think the truck could make it, but there's no under protection on this truck. So it got to that point where it was like, yeah, I've got to throw in the towel. But like I say, otherwise the truck did great. I think I only locked out the locker one time on a hill climb, and it wasn't necessary. I realized halfway up the hill I didn't need it and just turned it off. So virtually no tire spin at all today doing what we did. Just nice, slow, deliberate, but the truck is very rough riding. So that's pretty much a wrap. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the content. Who doesn't like watching somebody beat up their $120,000 truck, right? Alrighty, got back from our trip and gonna address a few small issues that I had with the truck during the trip. One is this. Trees can be a bitch when you're not paying enough attention in your rearview mirror, and I already expected these were going to get pretty scraped up and probably damaged. I don't actually have a local source to get a fender right now, so I'm going to go ahead and attempt to make the repair. I don't think it's going to work. Whatever they make this out of, I thought it was SMC fiberglass, but it's not. It's more like a CRP. So I don't know that anything's going to stick to this. I'm going to do my best. I do have a fair amount of experience with fiberglass work and repairs from the boating industry. But this might just be a shot in the dark. I'm trying to do this that'll get me through until I can get a replacement locally. Some of the other things we dealt with on the trip, mainly, it's just tree limb scratches, really. And I don't really care about tree limb scratches. As you can see, like I said, I knew the fenders they were going to get hit and rubbed, and I don't care. Most of these tree limb scratches, as you can see, will polish out with a single once over with just a simple scratch remover, not even like a compound. One of the other things I dealt with was, again, steering. Rubbing in here a little bit, so I'm considering perhaps a small wheel spacer on these, or trying to trim that. That's a very solid body mount. They wouldn't make it that robust if it could be put in there lighter, so I don't really want to trim on that, but I may have to a little bit. Here's another issue. Something that I didn't actually think was going to be an interference issue is the wiring in here. So I've kind of pulled this out to try to get some space. I'm gonna have to trim off all the tabs, and then I got to move this up. This wiring harness needs to be pushed up because the tire is starting to make very light contact with it, and I can't afford that to hit during an off-road event because, you know, all the electronics in the truck will go ape shit. Here's what I'm going to be using today. Just your basic fiberglass repair stuff. I didn't, because I don't know what this is and I can't get a solid answer. This was very cheap at the local auto store, and it is what it is. It looks like CRP, carbon reinforced plastic, to me. It cuts. It melts like plastic. So this is probably not going to work. It's just spinning. You gotta be shitting me. I really don't want to do this now. Wow, this is just fucking stupid, Ford. Fuck. This is why your shit is so expensive to fix. Because the companies don't give a fuck about you fixing it later. They only care about how cheap it is for them to make now. Is that it? And that is ball buster right there. Oh, stay back 200 feet. Plastic. There's no way this is gonna fit. Stick it to it. I can't. I'm using a 40 grit and it's just melting it off. There's no way this is gonna work. All right, shifting gears. That ain't gonna work. That's plastic. That's carbon reinforced plastic. It's not even remotely anything related to fiberglass. So I'm just gonna use some metal strap and make some backing and just use some rivets to hold it together. This aluminum probably will work. Really wish I had a metal saw. My grip, this shit's tough. Oh, hey, I found some. There's, yeah, right. Oh. Fuck. Guess got to deal with a little extra length.
That's what she said.
Right here in front of me somewhere. My glasses.
Your protective glasses?
Shed. Oh, they're right here on my chest.
I was gonna say.
That's what I'm looking for. Things right around my chest. Well, we're done. Decided not to go with the fiberglass, obviously, because it's plastic. When I started grinding on it, it started to become very obvious as even a sanding disc was starting to melt it. So it's CRP, and we just used some rivets and some aluminum backing with strips. It's strong again until I can find a new one. Got some work to do on the Jeep over here, and so that's the plan for today and tomorrow.